तर्जुमान दफ्तर खारजा मीडिया ब्रीफिंग दे रही हैं।
And unilateral action of 5th August 2019 was to change the demographic structure of the Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir and turn Kashmiris into a minority in their own land. This has long been a part of the RSS-BJP's Hindutva agenda. Yesterday, Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi received Ambassador Zalmay Khalilzad, the US Special Representative for Afghanistan Reconciliation. Ambassador Khalilzad's visit to Pakistan was part of his regular engagement for consultations and exchange of views on the Afghan peace and reconciliation process. The Foreign Minister highlighted Pakistan's positive contribution to the US-Taliban direct talks culminating in the peace agreement of 29 February 2020. He also stressed that the Afghan leaders should seize this historic opportunity and work together to ensure a comprehensive and inclusive political settlement. Foreign Minister also welcomed the latest developments, including the announcement on formation of negotiating team and the establishment of the High Council of National Reconciliation. He hoped that the release of prisoners would be completed soon to pave the way for the earliest commencement of intra-Afghan negotiations. The Foreign Minister reiterated Pakistan's commitment to continue working with regional and international partners to support efforts for a peaceful, stable, and prosperous Afghanistan. Pakistan remains ready to engage in endeavors to facilitate closer Pakistan-Afghanistan economic partnership and regional connectivity projects. Towards this end, the meeting between the advisor to the Prime Minister on Commerce and Investment, Mr. Abdul Razak Daud, and the Chief Executive of US International Development Finance Corporation, IDFC, Mr. Adam Bowler, at the Ministry of Commerce yesterday, would further strengthen efforts in concretizing important development projects benefiting both Pakistan and Afghanistan and the region as a whole. During the discussions with Foreign Minister Qureshi, Ambassador Zalmay Khalilzad also expressed condolences on the loss of lives in the terrorist attack on the Pakistan Stock Exchange building in Karachi and extended US support. The Foreign Minister praised the bravery of the security personnel and thanked Ambassador Khalilzad for the condolences on the terrorist attack, which was externally supported, and was another manifestation of the state-sponsored terrorism being perpetrated against Pakistan, which we condemn in the strongest possible terms. Pakistan has been consistently sensitizing the international community about the Indian leadership's threatening statements to use terrorism as a tool to destabilize Pakistan. We have already shared with the international community incriminating evidence about the Indian intelligence agency RAW's involvement activities in Pakistan. Members of the UN Security Council, in their statement yesterday, also condemned in the strongest terms the heinous and cowardly terrorist attack that took place in Karachi on 29th June, which resulted in several people killed. The members of the UN Security Council expressed their deepest sympathy and condolences to the families of the victims and to the government of Pakistan. They also underlined the need to bring the perpetrators, organizers, financiers, and sponsors of these reprehensible acts of terrorism to justice, and urged all states, in accordance with their obligations under international law and relevant Security Council resolutions, to cooperate actively with the government of Pakistan and all other relevant authorities. Separately, the Foreign Minister also held a telephonic conversation with the High Representative of the European Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy, His Excellency Josep Borrell, yesterday. Both leaders exchanged views on a range of subjects related to Pakistan-EU partnership, including trade, the next phase of GSP+, and early operationalization of Strategic Engagement Plan. Separately, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and our missions abroad continue to facilitate and assist our fellow compatriots all across the world in order to bring them back safely. Our embassies and consulates are working round the clock in facilitating their repatriation. In the past few days, 257 Pakistanis were repatriated from Malaysia, Cambodia, Singapore, and Brunei. 9,504 returned from Dubai and Northern Emirates, 1,430 returned home from Jeddah, 25 from Dushanbe, and 96 from Kazakhstan. So far, 113,154 Pakistani nationals have been repatriated from different parts of the world. We thank all the governments of these countries for their cooperation in facilitating the smooth repatriation of our nationals. Thank you so much.
अफगान अमन अमल के लिए पाकिस्तान अपना किरदार अदा करता रहेगा, ये कहना था तर्जुमान दफ्तर खारजा आयशा फारूकी का, जो मीडिया को ब्रीफ कर रही